So that was in the afternoon, and I know my hearing is supposed to be around 1 o'clock, but then there was no internet now. No internet, meaning they're gonna cancel my hearing. Imagine they're gonna cancel my promulgation because there's no internet.
And then just move it to another date.
Yes.
And is this something...
That's the fear, the moving to another date.
Because it just delays it. And from what I know, this process always gets delayed from my friends that I know that have been to jail. Like, you're supposed to have the promulgation, whatever you call it, and then it just keeps getting moved for... They don't really tell you something happened, this and that. And then, like you.
That's
then you end up stuck in jail for years because you can't get the meeting. Or
Pero you know, yung mga iba, ay, nagtagal yan kasi may ginawa talaga. But really, it's the delay. Oh my gosh.
It is. And people need to understand that. It's
not because you did something bad.
It's bureaucracy.
Yeah, na parang, oh, may ebidensya against that girl, kaya nandyan pa rin siya. No, it's really just the fact na you only get to defend yourself by the very end. Like, so after the prosecution's done, that's the only time you get to speak. And still, there's delay.
Yes.
So you wait it out. And this pandemic, no hearings. So what can you do, diba? It's not like you can move mountains. Yeah. You're not powerful. You just have to wait. So when the promulgation date happened, I really pushed for it. I begged for them to use their extra Wi-Fi. Super begged. Like, please, sige na, I really need to go home. I mean, this is my day na. So when they were announcing it online, and then the judge said, before the hearing, I mean, when the hearing started, sa earlier part, sabi niya, she doesn't want any innocent people still locked up in jail. So that gave me a good sign. Because the males were not in the hearing because wala ngang internet. But the females were there. So she was like, let's push through. We need to push through kasi sayang yung oras. And then when they called my name, and then she said, should I read, do we read the entire thing? And in my mind, just say the verdict.
Did you think you were gonna get acquitted? Did you have
of course. I assumed already. I mean, everything was on my side.
You knew it was coming.
It should come.
It's like building up.
Yeah, but then you still get that nervous.
Oh, of course, because you never know.
You never know. Una, I was like so confident. But when she was speaking already, that's when I was like, oh my God, my heart is about to pop. I could hear it. Like, I could hear my heart. It was getting so loud. And then I was holding the hands of the girls beside me. They had a hearing too, and I was like super like squeezing their hands. And then the officers were like saying, Karen, quiet ka lang, makinig ka sa verdict. And I'm like, acquitted. And then she said acquitted, and I just started crying. And then the girls beside me were crying kasi syempre my case seemed big. So the fact that I got acquitted, they have hope, you know? So I kept it quiet. I didn't tell anyone that was my promulgation date. I didn't tell anyone I was gonna go home, that I'm nearing to going home. And everyone was just surprised that it was my day. So
I can't imagine that moment. It's just like such a huge weight lifted off of your shoulders.
Super.
It's like new life.
A new life, like, oh my gosh, I don't have to follow like rules anymore. I don't have to like make paalam. Like just to go to the CR, I have to make paalam. Like normal things, you have to make paalam. This time around, I don't need to make paalam anything.
Did you just like break down crying?
Yeah, like after the acquittal, I just kept crying. I was like dancing. I was like running around the recreation area. I was like, yay! Like a crazy person. And then I was like, bye bitches! That's a joke, of course. But I said that. Bye bitches!
Were they cheering for you?
Yeah, they were. They were clapping. They were all like, ah, like that. Everyone's so happy when someone goes home. Like, we're happy for each other.
Yeah, I bet.
Kasi you know, it could be you the next. I've seen so many people go home and it would be like she's making paalam. Others would be like, nainggit na talaga ako, nabuti pa siya, nakauwi siya, ganito. It's like you're just waiting na someday it will be me. And that day, it was me.
Do you remember the first moment where you stepped outside of jail and like got a breath of fresh air?
Oh yeah, it feels great. Like it's different. The air inside, it's different from the air outside. Like air inside, it's like super kulob na, it's hot, it's like there's a lot of clouds, it's dark, you know, but outside it's like bright, it's happy, you're free. It's like you're like a bird and you're like, I wanna fly around.
So I was only in jail for like 24 hours or something.
For what?
If you liked what you saw and you want to listen to the full episode, then download Spotify and follow us at Superhuman with Will Dasovich. It's completely free, it's linked below and easy to use.